Hello, hello, it's Igneous Hippo. I'm here in the Roundtable Hold just upgrading a few new weapons to try out. And we're also going to go ahead and read the item rewards that you get from the Regal Ancestor that we killed in the previous episode. So you can get the Winged Greathorn, a distinctive horn suffused with the power of the ancestral spirits. This large wing-shaped specimen is wielded as a weapon of spirit worship. In the ancestral spirit-worshipping faith, these are considered envoys' wings, made to reap the lives of beings which experience no sprouting, and to eventually use those souls against their enemies as well. You can also get the Ancestral Spirit Horn, item cut from the horns of the Regal Ancestor Spirit. A number of new growths bud from the antler-like horns of the fallen king, each glowing with light. Thus does new life grow from death, and from death one obtains power. Interesting. Alright, we can also read the armor description of the Fell Omen Cloak from Morgott. A cloak of ragged fur worn about the exposed body of Margit, the Fell Omen. Having slaughtered countless champions during the Shattering, the Fell Omen has become a horror to those who harbor ambitions for the erdtree or for lordship. Daunting. Very daunting cloak. We're just gonna buy that one. We'll also buy Radahn's lion armor. And we'll leave it at that for now. We'll come back and buy the rest of them later. But for now, we're at a bit of a crossroads, so we're just gonna have to kind of check these boxes off as we go. This third rise in the Three Sisters area leads us to a whole new part of the game with Ronnie's questline. We also still have to do the Volcano Manor Legacy Dungeon. And we have to continue what we were doing in the previous game, or not in the previous game. In the previous episode, we were in the aqueduct facing cliff going toward this direction. We killed 2 Crucible Knights at the end of the previous episode, so I think just for the sake of consistency, we'll just go back and finish down this path first. And then we'll start tackling new stuff. And I think with plus 18 weapons, I should be able to start, tackling some later game areas. We also need to go back to the underground roadside and do the subterranean shunning grounds. Hold on. There we go. Skull. Okay. The subterranean shunning grounds is not going to be fun. That whole area is very unforgiving, but it's alright. We'll get there one day. We should be able to take on this. We should be able to take on this quest line pretty easily. So, some weapons I wanted to try out, but I won't. I won't be doing that until after this next boss fight, unfortunately, because this doesn't reach far enough. And the iron balls do strike damage, but doesn't have a lot of reach, and we need a strike damage weapon. So what I think we're gonna do is actually just go with the tried and true, probably the Troll's Hammer for this one, just because it does strike and it's our highest damage weapon right now. So we'll just go for the Troll's Hammer for now. And we'll throw some Stones of Garank. Got a couple seconds before we get to the boss fight, but I already know what boss is coming up, so just go ahead and mentally and physically prepare for that. There's finally some loot behind the waterfall, and it's a smithing stone 4 and a golden centipede. It's fantastic. Gorgeous view, oh, gorgeous view. Very gorgeous indeed. Oh, we got a guy. Oh, here we go. This is gonna be Dee's twin brother. We did already read Dee. Yeah, the twinned helm. So Dee was a character in the Round Table Hold that got killed by Fia the Deathbed Companion, and then we picked up his armor set. Oops, I did not mean to put that on. We picked up his armor set, and it has a pretty peculiar description. We'll go ahead and read it again just for the sake of, you know, lore factor. It's happening right now. The two known as Dee are inseparable twins. They are of two bodies and two minds, but one single soul. Not once do they stand together, not one word do they speak to one another. Perhaps this armor longs to find its way to the other Dee. And as you can see here, this Dee is very distraught because his other half has been killed. Hand over the twinned armor set. Yes. We get the inner order gesture for that. Seems as though he's incapable of speech, but we gave him his armor set back. And we'll go ahead and put this on, just for fun. Alright. And now, for doing that, we can summon Dee for this fight. So, half of Dee died, but the other half is still alive. Dee, Beholder of Death. Good to see you again, my friend. Alright, let's get into it. This is one of the more annoying, infamous boss fights in the game. And if you remember in a previous episode, I have a lot of trouble with these guys. And this is why it's so annoying. They do this poison attack. It's okay, we're doing numbers against him because we actually leveled up our stuff. Yeah, he's almost dead. There's a troll's roar. Oh wow, 1,000 damage. Oh wow. Alright, we pretty much get to fight him 1v1. That's nice. Or well, I guess 2v1. Come here. Bet you won't pull out your great axe. Headshot. There it is. Oh. I always get caught out by that. Troll's roar. Bam. Another troll's roar. Oh, stats break. Wow. Huge numbers from the strike damage. I wish I had known that in my first playthrough. Great enemy felled. We get the Gargoyle's Greatsword and the Gargoyle's Twin Blade. So we got another Twin Blade and another Greatsword. I like the way the Gargoyle's weaponry looks, but it's just it's too big. It looks too cartoony when your character wields it. Where are the twin? There we go. Bronze twin blade wielded by valiant gargoyles. Just like the wielder, missing parts have been mended with corpse wax, a patchwork of champions. So this is just another gargoyle's great axe. We got the gargoyle's halberd. And there's also the greatsword. Yeah, here we go. Gargoyles, greatsword. So all this has been mended with corpse wax so far. We have yet to see any of the, what is it? Blackblade? No, Blackblade Kindred boss fight? Is that what it's called? It's the version of the gargoyles that do they have destined death. They're much more difficult. In my opinion, they're much more difficult. There's one outside of the Bestial Sanctum, and then there's one that we ran past on our way to the mountaintops of the Giants. We ran past one right here too. But I have no interest in fighting those guys. I can barely handle the Valiant gargoyles. I don't think I want to go after the Blackblade Kindreds. So after resting at the Grace, or well, I guess touching the Grace, we didn't rest, but there's a coffin on the backside of this boss arena. That you can take a rest in, and something cool will happen. Now we're in the Deeproot Depths. And the coffin broke on our way up here. We can't even go back the way we came. Can we teleport? Yeah, look, we're all the way over here now. From the Great Waterfall Basin. Go all the way over here. Long, long journey. I never noticed that before. Okay, there's another small boss fight coming up, so I think we're gonna switch on over to the... Oh, I didn't upgrade the Knight's Greatsword to plus 18. And it still does more damage than the Lance. That's interesting. Well, I guess the Lance Sacred Infuse is a B in Faith. And this one's got a C in Faith, too. I need to not... I need to not faith infuse these things because strength is my highest stat. I should be heavy infusing. Interesting. I guess we'll use... Let's use the Serpent God's Curved Sword. Sounds like fun. And we'll use the Black Flame. Oh wait, I need to rest. Alright. Yeah, so like right around this Grace, there's a gigantic tree avatar sitting here, but it's not an actual boss fight, it's like a field boss. Be using the wing sword insignia talisman. Let's see if we can put that on before he smacks me in the face. Where is it? He's gonna smack me. There it is. Oh, I thought I was far away enough. Oops. That was easy. You get really good at fighting these things because you see like 30 of them per playthrough. And you get the Staff of the Avatar. I believe it's another colossal weapon? Lots of colossal weapons. Yeah, here we go. Split holy damage. C and strength. With the erdtree slam. The erdtree slam is going to be that that big floating slam attack that he does. It's like a really good version of the holy slam Ash of War. Ceremonial staff depicting the erdtree in its historic radiance, wielded by the avatars who protect the minor erdtrees. The avatars emerging in the wake of the Elden Ring's shattering were determined to protect the withering erdtree's offspring. I guess these must be like the roots or like a dead erdtree. Oh well, I guess yeah, they're the roots of the erdtree. The erdtree's right here, so the Deeproot Depths makes sense that the roots of the erdtree would be right here. But you usually find the erdtree guardians like around the minor erdtrees. So I guess it kind of makes sense that there would be one here as well. Okay, so there's an Ash of War scare right there, but I'm gonna get jumped by a bunch of ants when I try to grab it. So let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can do this without dying. Nope. Leave me alone. Just fall off the edge. Yeah. And we got the Golden Land Ash of War. So that's the Ash of War that's on this big colossal weapon that I've been using. This, or I was using at one point. Yeah, this one, the Great Club. Golden Land is stuck on the Great Club, but now we have it as an Ash of War. We can put it on any weapon. Pretty cool. Alright, so ignoring those shielded ants over there. Those things are such a pain to kill. We're gonna go up the tree roots here. And we're gonna take a very specific path in order to get another legendary incantation. We're probably never gonna use because it's like 40 faith to use it. But it's alright. It's worth it for the lore. Also for like all of the get a bunch of runes for going through this area too. Let's use the black bow just to break this thing. I don't think there's any more in this room. Yeah, we get a Newman's rune and the rune arc. Actually, you know what? Before these guys aggro, I'm gonna read the Newman's rune because it's got I guarantee this has a unique item description. The Newmen are said to have come from outside the lands between, and are in fact of the same stock as Queen Marika herself. And Newman is actually a preset race that you can make your character in the very beginning. When you're in the character creation screen, you can make yourself a Newman. Oh, nice combo there. You know what? Let's use the Crucible incantations because we're wearing the Crucible armor. We'll try it out. Well, I mean, I've been using it, but let's try it against these ants. Oh wow! Just flings anything you hit up in the air. Love to see it. All right, we can switch back to the bow, and we can take out all these guys. Get like 60 some thousand runes from all those Newman runes and a bunch of rune arcs too. Make up for all those deaths that we had before. Let's go with the Stone of Garank. You know what? Nah, we're just gonna. This might be a bad decision, but we're just gonna go for it. That little spray mist attack that they do does a lot of damage, but I got a plan. My plan is to get all of their attention and then use aspects of the Crucible tail. See if I can hit all of them at the same time. Ooh, ouch. What are you doing? Come here. Okay, now we gotta like kind of line it up. Oh wow, that worked perfectly. Now I can kind of just cut him down like grass. That worked amazingly. They don't have a lot of poise, honestly. For gigantic ants, you'd think that their skin would be a little harder. I'm literally just doing light attacks with a curved sword, and they were getting stun locked by that. Alright. We got the Elden Stars. Legendary incantation. Let's see here. Where is it at? Elden Stars. This legendary incantation is the most ancient of those that derive from the erdtree. It is said that long ago the Greater Will sent a golden star bearing a beast into the lands between, which would later become the Elden Ring. A golden star bearing beast. Becoming the Elden Ring? So the Elden Ring is a living thing? It's an interesting bit of lore there. I didn't really get that from my first couple of playthroughs. Can you pick up the item? Thank you. Smithing stone 4 at the top of that tree branch there. Or that root, I should say. And a whole ambush of flying ants right here, so let's just grab all these items and run through. Golden Rune 6, Smithing Stone 4, some Warming Stones. Lots of ants. Oh, we got another Finger Reader Crown right here, too. I don't think the ants are going to follow us up this far.
Godwyn. Such cruelty. Such humor.
Well, that's what I get. Should have just rested the first time. Okay, so this Finger Reader Crone seems to be mourning the death of Godwyn the Golden. So I suppose there might be some lore surrounding Godwyn the Golden nearby. Ill-omened creature ahead. Ill-omened creature? Hello? I'm not seeing any ill-omened creatures. Seeing a lot of waterfalls. Oh, here we go. Wow, that's a lot of basilisks. Is that what they're called? Are they called something different in this game? Deathbite frogs? They're called basilisks in oh my. That's a rune bear. That's a rune bear. Should we try to use something heavier against it? Probably. Let's see. Not anything too heavy. Let's try this Sacred Lance. I wonder how Holy fares against beasts of the land. Alright. Oh, he woke up! Okay, we can't launch the rune bears. Okay, stance break. And of course I can't hit it. That's great. Ooh, ouch. There's a beast claw for you. Great. Giant hunt. Giant hunt. Nice. Giant hunt. Oh, hell. Hell yeah. You're gonna spam giant hunt. Get stance breaks. Charge heavy. Oh, charge attack. Bestial Sling. Oh, he charged right into it. I used to be really scared of rune bears too, but that one wasn't too bad. Oh, he was carrying a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of random drops for crafting, and I also got the Prince of Death's Cyst. Is that a talisman? I actually didn't know this was here. That was totally by accident. Oh yeah, it's a better version of the Prince of Death's pustule. Oh, they have different descriptions too. Greatly raises vitality. It is said that the cyst came from the corrupted visage of one unable to die a true death. Indeed, it comes from the Prince of Death, scion of the Golden Bow, and the first of the dead among the demigods. Dead in soul, and not body. So his body is not dead, but his soul is. And we learned that from when we found Ronnie's dead body. Ronnie's body died, but her soul did not. And that's why she's able to inhabit a puppet. And that's the Ronnie that we see. You can actually see her arms are sewn together. She's a living soul inside of a puppet. We found her dead body at the top of the Divine Tower of Myrnia. The curse, half of the curse mark of death on the back. And here we have the Ash of War vacuum slice, guarded by half of the Valiant Gargoyle. Just stacking stance breaks against this poor guy. This basilisk is unrelenting. I'll give him props. Alright. So it looks like... Oh, we got a map. Get the map for the area. That's nice. Okay, so here's the Finger Rooter Crone. It looks like we hugged the right wall and went around this general vicinity. I think there might be some stuff up here. Because this is the hole where the rune bear was, I believe. So let's go see if we can get up on top of that area to the left. Or, well, from my perspective to the left, but from the finger reader crone's perspective, it's going to be to the right. There's got to be a way we can get up there. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a lot of the Great Hollow from Dark Souls 1. I know that's probably a little reductive, and I'm definitely not the first person to ever make that connection, but it reminds me a lot of it. Giant trees. Oh, Ash Lake. The Great Hollow leading to Ash Lake. That's why. Because there's like, this water is like white. Kind of reminds me of like the foggy water in Ash Lake. By the way, if you haven't played the Dark Souls series, highly recommend. The Dark Souls trilogy is fantastic, and no matter what anybody says, even Dark Souls 2, like Dark Souls 2 is like the least polished and definitely like really buggy and unfair, but all three of them. My favorite in order is probably Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, and then Dark Souls 2, but 2 is definitely still worth your time. Okay, so got lots to explore here. I can't open the map right now. I think that thing's still targeting me. That's alright. Just run over here and do some grave robbing. Clarifying boluses. Frenzy buildup alleviation? Oh, there's another coffin here. I wonder where that one takes you. I know there's a grace around here somewhere. We gotta go grab this. We gotta grab a grace before we go down that coffin. Yeah, let's rest at this grace really quickly, and then we'll go see where that coffin goes. Probably takes me back to like the Seofor Riverwell or the Ansel Riverwell maybe. I'll change all my Ashes of War off camera. I don't want to waste time doing that. We'll just deal with the Faith Infusion for now. Let's see where this goes. I'm just gonna skip the cutscene because we watched the other one in full. What is this now? Oh, no way. Ainsel River, Maine. Oh, this is the same. Oh, no way. Okay. We're not meant to be here just yet. Wow. Yeah, these two, Fia the Deathbed Companion and yeah, Fia the Deathbed Companion and Ronnie's questline are very, very closely intertwined. We are not going to do this just yet. That is a really important quest item that I'm not going to grab because I don't want to spoil it. I'll go ahead and grab this Grace just in case we accidentally soft-locked ourselves just now. Yeah, I did not mean to do that. Let's go back. Let's go back to the Nameless Eternal City. We'll do Ronnie's questline in another episode, but for now we're going to continue on this path. We're not going to get too distracted. This is a pretty big area. Let's just go... Let's just hang a left and circle through. Got some Mausoleum Soldiers. The last time we saw Mausoleum Soldiers, they were in the Weeping Peninsula. And there's one guarding the Death-Touched Catacombs as well. That's where we got our Mausoleum Soldier chest piece with those extravagant feathers, back pieces coming off of it. Lots of Mausoleum Soldiers over there, and there's a Crucible Knight here. We need to kill this Crucible Knight. Let's go with Jarwhite. Alright, we're gonna use the Crucible incantations against the Crucible Knight. Oh wow, he's able to break my... Okay, you know what? Actually, let's do, we just upgraded Raja Rapier, and it's got a 110 crit, so let's go ahead and parry this. Parry him. The 110 crit. 635 damage. Love to see it. Oh, huge. Big parries. Wow, dude, you're too easy. Oh, oops. Okay. Right as I say that, I start screwing it up. He just poisoned it. Jarwhite poisoned the Crucible Knight. Wow. I think Jarwhite might be a little overpowered. I never would have expected that, but Jarwhite is overpowered. And we get the Siluria's Tree. So this is the other Crucible Knight weapon. And we might end up upgrading this one. I like Ordovis's Greatsword a lot too, but Siluria's Tree just has that sniper rifle of an Ash of War. Here we go. Yeah, Siluria's Woe. Siluria's Tree... What the... Siluria's Tree. Weapon of one of the two honored as foremost among the Crucible Knights. The primordial form of the erdtree is close in nature to life itself, and this spear, modeled on its crucible, is imbued with ancient holy essence, split holy damage, and even faith strength scaling. That sounds like a perfect weapon for this build. And we have the Crucible Tree armor set. I believe it's more or less the same. Yeah. So this is Crucible Tree is from Siluria, Knight Siluria, and Crucible Axe is from Redovis. And you have the gauntlets are exactly the same, and the greaves are exactly the same, but the chest piece and the helmet are different. I am partial to the tree set. I just like the horns, and I'm actually did not do this on purpose, but the horns match our shield. So this might end up being our armor set for the rest of the game, especially if we keep finding our aspects of the Crucible incantations. This will be our solid armor set for the rest of the game. Might switch it up here and there, but like the majority of the time you'll see me wearing this armor set. Or maybe if I can find a another chest piece or something, but I really like the way the helmet matches the helmet matches the shield. That's just really cool. Definitely did not do that on purpose. I know it sounds like I'm like lying and I did it on purpose, but like no. Like the stars have aligned a couple times in this series, and it's just totally by luck. I'm very much just like winging it, just kind of like making videos. Got a Somber 6, and then all the way out here on the edge, I believe is the Mausoleum Soldier. Yeah, the Mausoleum Soldier Ashes. These are also really good ashes. They're kind of like the Great Shield Soldier Ashes, but it summons 5 Mausoleum Soldier Spirits, and they teleport. Spirits of 5 headless soldiers who confound foes by disappearing and reappearing at will. The Mausoleum is where the bodies of soulless demigods are laying to rest, and these soldiers followed their masters into death by severing their own heads from their bodies. Wow, that's true devotion. We're not going to do this Wandering Mausoleum just yet because we haven't done the bosses that I really want to duplicate, and certain remembrances can only be duplicated at like the later game mausoleums, and this is one of the later game mausoleums. There's another rune bear in this cave. Monstrosity ahead. Try Scarlet Rot. Let's see if we can sneak up on him. Got a lot of items just laying around him. Or you know what? This might be perfect. This might be a perfect opportunity to use a sleep pot or two. Yeah, we have 44 Trina's Lilies. We might as well make use of them. I think I'm just gonna hurl sleep pots at him to make sure he's really asleep. He's definitely asleep, but like... Okay. So now he's like asleep. Okay. Let's get out of here before he wakes up. That was not worth it, by the way. Although I wonder, does he drop something like the Prince of Death's pustule that we just got? I guess we'll never know. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you care to mention whether or not you know what that rune bear is capable of dropping. I really just don't feel like fighting into the rune bear right now. Though I'm lucky to have come out of the other fight so unscathed. I usually have lots of trouble with those guys. Alright, up on the cliff here, we got a Spirit Spring. Alright, let's just take this up here and see what happens. There's an item. Some Arteria leaves. Why is it always dung? Well, I mean, crafting stuff that requires Arteria leaves, it's not. It's 5 of them. It's supposed to be a pretty rare item. Alright, I think we've looped back around to where we got Vacuum Slice. Yeah, that's where we got Vacuum Slice. Okay, alright, I guess it's time for us to climb the tree roots. Oh, that's not the right one. Basilisks are out for blood. Mausoleum soldiers are at the ready. I wonder what these things are called. They look like misbegotten valiant gargoyles. You can see his head up there looks like a misbegotten. I wonder what the lore is surrounding those guys. Hello. Okay, what's this? Ooh, the Prince of Death's staff. We have another staff. There we go. Intelligence and faith scaling. Staff embedded with sullied ember. Said to be a very part of the Prince of Death. Enhances death sorceries. One of the staves deemed heretical by the Academy for its ability to allow sorceries to be augmented through faith in addition to intelligence. So the faith, or the Academy, abhors faith. They're only interested in intelligence, which is, I mean, I suppose interesting to say the least, but we missed a couple items over there. I suppose now that I got this, oh, I can't use my horse up here. I suppose now that we got this grace, we can just like kind of risk it for the biscuit and go try to grab these items that we missed. There's one down there. Oh, you can go up one more too. One over here. Oh, this is how you get to that area up above. Oh my goodness. I wasn't ready. Wow, they're like shooting like spark aromatic from their mouths. You know what? That makes me think even more that they are misbegotten. Like they learned that from the perfumers. Feels bad. Cursed valiant gargoyles. Loyal servants that were misbegotten. Either from birth or from some kind of curse. Whoa! Okay, that was close. Did not know that this was here. Alright. Let's see what this area's got for us. Yeah, we're up. Okay. Yeah, I see we're up where this this hole is where the rim bear is. I don't know if it respawns. Whoa! I think that hole is where the rim bear is. Probably is. Okay, we got lots of ants in this area. Don't want to get ganked. What's up here? This is just like an empty area? Oh, that's sad. There's nothing up here. There's no like secret boss fight or anything like that. That's kind of a rip. Are you like meant to? Are you meant to go down this way? Oh no! Oh, that was close. All right. Well, hopefully this is nice. Lots of formic rocks here. If you're looking for formic rocks. Ah, yeah. Okay, so it's just a somber 7, and that's the bear that dropped the Prince of Death's pustule. All right, let's get out of here, and we'll go teleport back to the grace that we just got. We covered the majority of this area in a timely fashion. I'm pretty happy with how that went. This is I mean, it's a sizable area. I mean, I suppose we didn't really fight everything. Kind of just like ran through and grabbed all the items, but still. All right. And here we are. Big reveal. Behold, aristocrat. Praise the corpse. Not praise the message, because you don't have any appraisals yet. Here we go. This is if you recall, in previous episodes, I think it's the Shadows of Stormvale Castle. We went all the way to the bottom of Stormvale Castle, and we found a corpse that looked pretty much exactly like this one, but it was laying down. Oh yeah, and you can see like this is where the Deathblight crabs were. They're right above the Deeproot Depths here. That is daunting. That's huge. Oh! Oh yeah, Fia's Sims. Here we go. Fia's champion. Huh. What? What? Dude. Nah, come on. You can't be serious. And I guess it is a plus 18 weapon, but that was, what, like 1,000 some damage? That's kind of... Oh, it's Roger! I'm using his own rapier against him. Oh, a jumping attack. Okay. Glintstone Pebbles do a good amount of damage. Whoa. Do another Glintstone Pebble. Come on. Ooh, here we go. Ha! Okay, so Roger is a formidable foe. Okay. I need a weapon switch up here. Get to the good weapons. They're all the way at the bottom. Okay, let's just go with the Troll's Hammer. Need our highest AR that we can possibly get. There we go, 565 damage. Oh no. Man, this armor set does not have good magic damage negation. Alright, let's hit him with the Troll's Roar. Of course, he starts spamming Glintstone Pebbles. There it is. Alright, sorry to see you go, Roger. Now we're going to need Summon Gerald and Harold to make this next portion of the fight a little more fair. Oh my god, I just did 400. That guy has no vigor. What the heck? Alright, well, that's one down. Okay, Lionel the... Whoa! What are you? Hello? Oh my god, can I get some help? Wow. Gerald and Harold, you guys are totally leaving me out to dry right now. That was scary. Oh no, not Scarlet Rot Breath. Come on. Okay. Stop using... There we go. Wow, this guy's summon is crazy. He's using only incantations. This is crazy. Stop that. Lionel, return. You guys like distract him for a second? He's like not even paying attention. With the Troll's Roar. There we go. GG's. GG's Lionel. And we get Fia's Mist. It's another death sorcery. Yeah, here we go. Releases a mist of death for the caster. It's a Deathblight buildup. Creates a deadly mist before the caster, which inflicts Deathblight. Okay. This sorcery can be cast while in motion and enhances the range. This sorcery was developed to oppose the Round Table Hold, and it's effective only against the Tarnished. Lots of factions have a personal vendetta against the Round Table Hold. Let's get a level in vigor. We need to start getting our vigor to at least 60. We're working on that for the end game. And Fia is here now.
Ah, there you are. I knew you would come. What is it you intend? To deny us and our ways, like the dogmatic brutes of the Golden Order?
Nah, Thea. I feel for you and Godwyn and the rest of your companions. So we're not here to uphold the Golden Order.
I am the guardian of those who live in death. They call me a foul and rotten witch. Yet you still wish to be held by me?
We get another Baldekin's Blessing, and we can talk in secret.
Have you ever seen a Hallowbrand? When the first of the demigods died, his flesh was marked with the half-wheel wound of the centipede. Godwyn's Hallowbrand has since been recovered at the Round Table Hold. But there is another Hallowbrand out there somewhere, and I must find it before the time comes we receive our Lord.
Okay.
When Godwyn died, a Hallowbrand scored his flesh, but another exists. Another mark in the shape of the half-wheel wound of the centipede, and I must find it before the time comes we receive our Lord. My hands will be dirtied once more by the deed. Will you still let me hold you, even then?
Yeah, of course. And also, the half-wound centipede that you're talking about, we already found. It was on Ronnie's dead body at the top of the Divine Tower of Liurnia. Here you go. Give the curse mark of death.
This is the other Hallowbrand. How did you... Oh, my utmost thanks. With this, Godwyn can take his rightful place as first of the dead and claim a second, illustrious life. You are our true champion. And though I can't be of any use to you, can I hold you tight? If only for a moment.
Oh my god. She put us in a triangle chokehold. I can't breathe. The Radiant Baldekin's Blessing.
I will soon lay with Godwyn, and it will surely stir within me the new life of the Golden Prince, and first dead of the demigods, as the rune of those who live in death. Please, do one thing for me. Brandish this child, my rune, and take for yourself the throne. Stay the persecution of those who live in death by becoming our Elden Lord.
Stay the persecution of those who live in death. I'll consider it.
I will soon lay to conceive. Brandish my stay the persecution by becoming.
Okay. Alright. Looks like that's wraps for Fia's questline. Although that doesn't seem like the end. Hold on. Let's go ahead and use these to get our health back up to speed. Where's the Baldekin's Blessing? Where'd it go? There it is. Let's use these two. Get rid of them. Okay, do we have to talk to her again? Hello? Oh, be held. Okay, maybe one last time. You could actually see in real time our health go down there.
This is goodbye, my dear. I choose to lie with Godwyn of my own will, not the remains of one chosen for me, and I will bear a child who will inherit your warmth too. What greater blessing could there be but to be born a deathbed companion?
Well, that's a positive attitude. I like to hear it, Fia.
This is goodbye, but
Okay.
I am satisfied. I choose to lie, and I will
She's
bear
satisfied.
what greater.
Okay. Alright. This is goodbye, Fia. It's been a wonderful journey, and you have been a wonderful companion. Even though we are not dying, you've still been a very nice companion. We gotta use the Baldekin's Blessing. Okay. Then we gotta rest at this grace one more time. Alright, now she's asleep. Here we go. Touch Fia. Enter the deathbed dream. She's like, well, I guess she's sleeping. Deathbed dream. I mean, sleep and death are very, very similar in the lands between. Lich Dragon Fortisax. This is the dragon that Godwyn made friends with this dragon. Here he is. A blast him in the face with holy bubbles. That is not doing any damage at all. Wow, we are not doing any damage to this guy. Why am I glowing red with... Okay, this is scary. I need something. Fire, I guess? Yeah, this is not good. I guess we'll use this so we can throw. Okay. Looks like Black Flame's gonna be our best bet. Oh wow, this Stormblade does a lot of damage too. So he's like super, he's got a large immunity to holy damage. But not so much being slapped in the face. Some Deathblight. Deathblight lightning. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh, wow, what? Okay, I don't know how he rolled that. The projectile range on this is crazy. Oh, wow. Oh! I juked him out! Oh, no, too early. Oh, no! I don't know how I didn't see that coming. Oh, we got static. Static electricity. This is a pretty crazy dragon. He can use red lightning, fire, and deathblight lightning. This is crazy. One of the more visually interesting boss fights. This is definitely one of my favorites that I remember from my first playthrough. It's almost dead. One more should do it. There we go. Well played. Legend Felled. 140,000 with the Golden Scarab Talisman and the Golden Pickled Foulfoot. Oh, let's read the Lich Dragon Fortisax real quick before we pick up the item over there. After Godwyn the Golden became the Prince of Death, the ancient dragon fought long and hard against the death within its companion. Alas, victory was never achieved, and its only reward was corruption. Wow. So the Lich Dragon Fortisax became corrupted by trying to fight off the death of the first demigod. And here we go. That's the two wound centipedes put together for the mending rune of the Death Prince. I believe it's a key item. It's our first mending rune. You can get a mending rune of the Dung Eater. I don't think that's what it's called. You can also get the mending rune of the Golden Order from the Gold Mask, which is like the opposite of the mending rune of the Death Prince. Yeah, those are the three mending runes that you can get. And then I believe there's 6 endings. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's 6 endings. Those are the 3 mending runes that you can get, though. For this playthrough, we're probably only going to get this one. Oh wait, we forgot to read the description. Oops. Okay. Rune gestated by Thea the Deathbed Companion, used to restore the fractured Elden Ring, brandished by the Elden Lord. Formed of the two Hollowbrand half-wheels combined, it will embed the principle of life within death into order. The Golden Order was created by confining destined death. Thus, this new order will be one of death restored. And I feel like this is probably like the most lawful good ending that you could get, because you stop everybody's inability to die, essentially saving them from going crazy from living forever. People live forever without purpose or meaning, and they go crazy, or they get so ridiculously so depressed that they just lose their ability to think coherently, and they go hollow. And that's why everything just attacks everything, and for no reason, seemingly. Everything except for the Tarnished. Well, the Tarnished don't usually attack each other. Obviously, you've seen them attack each other for one reason or another, but we've also seen quite a few friendly faces here and there. But yeah, that's the... Oh!
Take a good long look.
I almost forgot about this part.
Of the Golden Order, the Order's justice writ in blood. This is what's become of your precious witch. Naught but expired meat and bone. This is a proper death, oh Prince. Look at this rotten whore. No more children can be got from this useless flesh. Behold, your mother is dead. This is revenge, you witch, and you ghoul. This is the wrath of D.
You feel good about yourself, man? You just slaughtered a defenseless woman. She clearly didn't try to fight back. You just kind of killed her. Does that make you feel good?
Hello, the rotten witch is dead. The Golden Order unsullied. Now I can look my brother Darian in the eye. Honeyed rays of gold, deliver my spirit.
Yeah, man. I don't know about that. Thea's hood and Thea's robe. Yeah, let's just go ahead and dispatch this guy. Get rid of him.
Well, then you are blight.
Yeah, no, don't be doing all that.
The golden murderer of my brother. Forgive me. Sorry.
Yeah, just use your own gesture against you. Disrespect. And we get the inseparable sword as well as the twinned armor set. We get that back. So let's go ahead and read the inseparable sword, and then we'll read the Thea's armor. I believe it's is it a greatsword? Yeah, there it is. Split holy damage. Sword forged by compounding silver and gold. A sacred weapon to hunt those who live in death. The inseparable twins found solace in the Golden Order, the only institution not to revile them as accursed beings. Well, that's okay. Now I feel bad. But what are they, though? They're the only of their kind. They're twins who never see each other, like one soul and two bodies. So it wouldn't be them, it would be him. Interesting. Okay. So now let's read the Thea's hood. Hood of black cloth that covers the whole head, worn by the deathbed companion on her journey after being exiled from her home. The fabric itself is as soft as silk. Probably very similar to the deathbed dress that we found in the Lanedale capital. Thea's robe. The fabric itself is as soft as silk and thin enough so that those embraced can feel every pulse, every bit of her warmth. Well, that's nice. Alright, now with D dispatched, there's a teleporter that's activated here. I wonder where this takes us. I'm pretty sure this just takes us back to the beginning of this whole area. What? Okay, that's an interesting place to spawn us. At the beginning of Lanedell Royal Capital. Very cool. Okay. So we're at an hour and 5 minutes. And that will do it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll probably finish, or at least get close to finishing, Ronnie's quest line. We're going to go back to the Three Sisters and go through this third tower over here. And then after that, we will do the Volcano Manor Legacy Dungeon. And then after that, we should be more than powerful enough to take on the Subterranean Shunning Grounds. But yeah, with that, I've been Igneous Hippo. Thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic rest of your day.